My sister-in-law told my husband I was infertile, smirking across the table at my mother-in-law's birthday dinner. When I asked what she meant, she smiled and said, "I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. Maybe it's because you can't." I just stared at her. That was 8 months ago. Yesterday, she locked herself in the bathroom and cried so quietly I almost missed it. My SIL kept humiliating me and spreading lies that I was infertile to sabotage my marriage. So I exposed her year-long affair with her ex in front of her fiancé. From the moment I married my husband, his sister, Lena, made it her life's mission to make me feel like an outsider. She's the type of person who smiles to your face but stabs you in the back before you can blink. At family dinners, she would make jokes about me being city spoiled because I grew up in a different area. She'd say things like, "I guess some women just marry for comfort, not love," while staring at me. If I confronted her, she'd roll her eyes and say, "Oh, relax, you're too sensitive, and it's just banter." First, I tried to get along with her for the sake of family peace. I'd compliment her, help her with her errands, even baked her a cake for her birthday once. Her response? She told everyone I had probably just bought it from the store and claimed I made it. My husband would brush it off, telling me not to take her seriously because that's just how she is. Things got worse after my husband and I started trying for a baby. We'd only been trying for a few months, but Lena would drop comments like, "Some women just aren't meant to be mothers," or, "My friend couldn't get pregnant because she waited too long. Maybe you should have started sooner." She'd say these things in front of other people, making it awkward and humiliating. The breaking point came at my mother-in-law's birthday dinner. In the middle of the meal, Lena smirked and said loudly, "It must be so hard for you knowing you can't give my brother kids." Everyone at the table froze. My husband looked shocked, and I just sat there stunned. I asked her what she meant, and she said, "Oh, I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. You've been trying for a while, right? If it hasn't happened yet, maybe it's because you can't." Later that night, my husband confronted me privately, asking if there was something I wasn't telling him. I was furious. I told him we'd only been trying a short time, and there was no reason to assume anything was wrong. That's when he told me Lena had been telling him in private that I was infertile. She claimed she knew for a fact because a mutual friend had told her I had a health condition that made pregnancy impossible. This was a complete lie. I realized Lena was trying to plant seeds of doubt in my husband's mind about me. This wasn't just her being rude, it was deliberate sabotage. Here's the thing. I've kept my mouth shut for years about Lena's own dirty little secrets. I knew for a fact she'd been sleeping with her ex-boyfriend on and off for the past year, while still being in a committed relationship with her current fiancé, Matt. I had proof too. Screenshots, texts, even a photo from a friend who had spotted them together. I never said a word because I didn't want to cause drama, but after what she did to me, that changed. The very next weekend, we had another family gathering, a barbecue at my in-laws' house. Lena was there, smiling smugly at me like she'd won some invisible war. At one point, she made another comment about some people not being able to handle motherhood. That was it for me. In front of everyone, I said, "Funny coming from you, Lena, considering you spend so much time in your ex's bed while Matt thinks you're faithful." The silence was deafening. Lena's face went pale, and she stammered something about me making things up. I calmly pulled out my phone and showed my husband, my in-laws, and even Matt the screenshots and messages. It was undeniable. Lena exploded, screaming at me for ruining her life. She tried to twist it by saying I was just jealous of her relationship and that I had been waiting for a chance to take her down. I looked her straight in the eye and said, "No, Lena, I kept quiet for years.